Welcome to Take Heart. My name is Henny, and today I would like to talk with you about support. Something that you hear a lot in the church is when you go through hard times, you need to find your support system and you need to be part of a community. So, what do you do when your community doesn't support you? Today, I don't want to go into many women who left their abusers and seek support, they didn't get the support from the church. Today, I would like to talk with you about what do you do when you don't get the support and when you are alone. I would like to tell you a story. Max Lucado wrote this amazing book for children, and it has a very powerful story. It's about a village, and about Eli the woodcarver, and he made every wooden person. And so they are called the Wemmicks. And one thing what the Wemmicks do is they give each other dots and stars all day long, every day. And so when you are an amazing singer and your wood is smooth and you can do good things, the Wemmicks are very impressed with you and they will give you a star. When you stumble and make mistakes and when your wood is all scratched up and rough, they will give you dots. And when they see that you have many dots, they will even give you another dot because you had so many dots. And so there is one person in Wemmickville who has many dots, and his name is Punchinello. Punchinello's wood is rough, he stumbles a lot, he makes many mistakes, and the Wemmicks, they think he's not a good Wemmick at all, not a good wood person. And then there is another person in Wemmicksville, and her name is Lucia. And Lucia does not have one dot on her. But Lucia also has no stars. So one day, Punchinello walks up to Lucia and says, Lucia, why don't you have any dots, but why don't you have any stars? And then Lucia says, that's because I go every day to see Eli the woodcarver. I am actually on my way to Eli. Would you like to come with me? And so I would like to read to you what Eli tells Punchinello when he comes to visit him. Eli stooped down and picked Punchinello up and set him on the bench. The maker spoke softly and looked at the gray dots. Looks like you've been given some bad marks. I didn't mean to, Eli. I really tried hard. Oh, you don't have to defend yourself, Eli said. I don't care what other Wemmicks think. You don't? Punchinello said. No, and you shouldn't either. Who are they to give you stars and dots? They are Wemmicks, just like you. What they think doesn't matter, Punchinello. All that matters is what I think of you. And I think you are pretty special. Punchinello laughed. Me special? Why? I can't walk fast, I can jump, my paint is peeling. Why do I matter to you? Eli looked at Punchinello, put his hand on the small wooden shoulders, here's Punchinello, and spoke very softly. Because you are mine, Punchinello. That's why you matter to me. Punchinello had never had anyone look at him like this, much less his maker. He didn't know what to say. Every day I've been hoping you'd come, Eli explained. I came because I met someone who had no marks, said Punchinello. I know, Eli said. She told me about you. Why don't the sticker stick on her? Punchinello asked. The maker spoke softly. Because she has decided that what I think is more important than what they think. The stickers only stick if you let them. What? Punchinello said. The stickers only stick if they matter to you? The more you trust me, the less you care about the stickers, Eli said. I'm not sure I understand. Eli smiled. You will, but it will take time. You've got a lot of marks. For now, just come and see me every day and let me remind you how much I care. And Eli lifted Punchinello off the bench and set him on the ground. Remember, Eli said as the women walked out the door, you are special because I made you, and I don't make mistakes. Punchinello didn't stop. Here he goes. But in his heart, he thought, I think he really meant it. And when he did, a dot fell off the ground. This story is so powerful. So what do you do when you don't get support from your support system? You go to your maker and you come as you are, and then you let your maker just wash off all the dots. And I know that many moms who left their abuser, this is what they received from their community and from their support system. So many dots, undeserved dots, were put on them. And so you go every day to your maker and you let him wash him off, all the dots. And you don't have to defend yourself because he is your defender. You don't have to prove yourself because you know that you matter and you value and you are special. God created you for a reason, for a purpose, and he has a plan. And so what do? You silence all the voices of the people who want to give you dots, and also the people who want to give you stars. And you decide in your heart that only one voice and one opinion is going to matter to you, and that is going to be of your maker. And you're going to approach the world totally differently, not trying to prove yourself because you have so many dots, not trying to defend yourself because the dots were so many criticism and judgments. No, you approach the world from a place that you matter and that you are valuable and that you have your maker who created you and who believes in you. And so remember, every day you are special. And when you don't have support, you go to your maker and he will be your best support system.